In today's video, I'm going to be checking out Jalen Green and what he did well in his rookie season so that you can implement what he's done into your game so that hopefully you can also make it to the NBA. Let's get down. Let's check out Jalen Green. Okay, so one thing that really sets Jalen Green apart is his ability to use and split these screens. So here we see the center come up and set that screen on his man. At this time, there is a space between the hedge man and, of course, the player who's setting the screen. If you can split those two players, as we can see right here, you will have an absolute wide open lane to the basket. At this time, if you have the ability to get up and dunk on players, definitely go for it. But what you will find with good defensive teams is that there will be help defense. Obviously, you want this guy coming over as your number one option. He's on the weak side. You never want to be helping on strong side. But either way, if either of these players come down, you as the offensive player have the ability to pass out to the corners for open three-point shots. However, Jalen Green did dunk it here because, of course, he just has unlimited hops. Okay, so now in this next clip, he denies a screen, he attacks baseline really quickly, and then he has the patience to hesitate up top before attacking the rim. You always want to be calm on the court. So here, when he does the snatchback, what does he do? Well, he's created a new top foot right there. When he creates that top foot, he does a quick jab towards this side, which makes that defender, Jordan Clarkson, raise that right foot as a new top foot. What makes it even worse is he hops into this just a bit too far at the time that Jalen Green is attacking that new top foot. When Jalen Green attacks that top foot, he takes two dribbles towards the rim and a huge penultimate step, which allows him to get up to the rim. See, when you're attacking this left side, you want to take a long right step, as we've seen there, bring that left foot around. You really want to be on your toes on that penultimate step, and then you want to be able to rise up for your dunk. On a closer look as well, we can see that he gets his shoulders below the shoulders of his defender. This gives him leverage if this defender was to play him tighter, but also that arm swing that we see right there, that allows him to clear out space so that there is space between himself and his defender. That allows him to get to that rim, and also when that arm goes onto his body, because his arm's already there, he can lock out that player perfectly, which then allows him to have that open lane, and of course a potential for an and one. Running a give and go, as we see here in a 2-on-1 situation, especially if you can sky up like Jalen Green can, you can really set up a lot of your teammates or even yourself to be able to get these dunks. Also, active hands is very important. You can go for these steals as we see here. However, there's a little bit of a secret when it comes down to it. You don't want to pick off a pass halfway through. You want to pick off a pass 2/3 of the way through, as we can see here. There's a reason for that. When you hop into trying to steal this ball, if that ball still made it through, you're still in position to guard that man. If you were halfway through, you would have been still over here by the time that man gets that ball, and he would have an open lane to the basket. But by picking it off 2/3 of the way to that man, if you get that ball, you're all set. But if you don't, you're still set up to get that defensive stop. However, in this case, he's able to get up for the dunk. When he was attacking the rim a lot of the times, watch what he does with this ball. He has two defenders who are collapsing in on him. He does have a little bit of a lane, but he brings that ball close to his chest, gets both hands on that ball so that he can finish at the rim. You have to play aggressive in basketball. It's an aggressive sport, no matter what people say. So, if he did not bring that ball close to his body and get two arms on it, these two guys could have easily stripped that ball. To play aggressive, you go between them, keep two hands on the ball, and of course then go up for your layup or dunk. Being able to time layups or even dunks is going to get you a lot of blocks as well, as we can see here. What he is doing here is he's timing these steps. That's one step. That's two step. He's going to go up for a shot. I need to block it. And that's exactly what Jalen Green did there. So if you can time players' layups or dunks before they actually happen, and you're trailing them, you are in perfect position. You just need to get there in time for when they go up. Jalen Green also has a pretty good jump shot, so when he comes off of this screen, his man is right behind him. The first thing you want to do when your man is trailing you on a screen is to attack the rim or pull up for a jump shot. It all depends on what the hedge man does. At this time, this hedge man's on his heels. He's not going to be able to close out to Jalen Green, so if you are witnessing this happen to you, you can curl back in, cross over to your left hand, you can take a quick jump stop, and of course there's nothing the defense can do because you're going to be draining that shot. It all comes down to how you use that screen. Now, if that man went underneath, you could have re-screened, taken a 3. However, in this case, he went over top, he tried to trail, hedgeman wasn't close enough. Of course, you don't want to be split, and that's a result right there as to Jalen Green splitting screens is if you continue to split screens. If this guy came up higher and you split through, guess what? They're going to start dropping back, as you can see here. And when that happens, you can pull up for these mid-range shots without even being contested whatsoever. Jalen Green was a fantastic basketball player this year, and I hope that what we've learned in this video can help you on the basketball court yourself. If it has, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys again next time.